What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Today is Thursday, May 7th, 2026. And it's crazy how these months have been flying by. We are in the 5th month of the year. We're almost halfway down the year, and it felt like yesterday was New Year's Eve. The first 2 months of the year certainly felt really slow, January and February. I think that was particularly the fact that low energy inside most of the time doing my work, and it was cold and so on and so forth. So that's probably why I felt really slow. And I don't know, the last 2 months especially have felt very fast, March, April, and now it is May, already Thursday, and already halfway done the week, and things are moving quickly. And with that being said, it's easy to lose track and lose sight of the goals that I have and the goals that Gabby and I have as an agency. But tonight what we're going to be doing is going over our goals, going over the goals that we set for the beginning of this year. That's income goals, that's financial goals, that's client goals, that's fulfillment goals, all of the goals that we have for the business, and as well as our own personal goals. So for me, it was a lot of things to do with running, a lot of things to do with weightlifting, because I do have those physical goals as well that I'm trying to do. And today in general, I got my little zone 2 run today, working on my aerobic fitness for running. So I got that going today. I am going to continue client work because I'm still doing a lot of the carousel editing and the video editing. So I got that to do. And I'm going to follow up with a couple leads because as we have a better hold of fulfillment, we now feel confident that we can provide this exact same service to other people and get other businesses and other people great results. And that's ultimately what we want to do. Like usual, it's quite simple, quite straightforward. We're just putting in the work every single day to the best of my ability because that's what's going to move the needle forward. That's what we got to do today. Wow. Oh, damn. Let's keep going. Why is it still in the... Oh, no, it fell. I think it's still like rolling. No, yeah, it's rolling. 246. 246. Looking out across the night, the city wakes asleep as I heard a voice shake my window. Sweet seducing sighs. Get me out into the nighttime. For walks won't hold me tonight. If this town is just an apple, then let me take a bite. If they say why, tell them that it's human. Why does he do it that way? If they say why,
You cut off at the end.
Oh, I did. That's not that
7
bad.
strokes in that hole.
Yeah, it's not that bad. If we kept playing, I could have won. This is going to be a random part of this video. As you can see, we have the whiteboard here. But what I wanted to do for this is essentially just break down how I go about breaking down my goals, particularly for the year, into subsequent months, days, weeks, so on and so forth. Just because I just want to get a clear vision even for myself, but also share some insight for you guys. If you want to take any value to what I'm doing, you can skip through. It doesn't matter to me. I don't really care. Anyways, so first of all, what I do is I always make my goals SMART goals. Now, you've heard this term probably before, often. It's a very common term that people use for describing goals and a good way to structure out goals. So S is specific, measurable, actionable, realistic, and time-bound. So specific, obviously it has to be specific. It can't just be vague like be stronger, for example. It's got to be specific. So what would that mean? Well, maybe that would mean bench 225 pounds, right? That's specific. Measurable. Is it measurable? Can I measure this? Yes, I can. Am I increasing by maybe 2.5 pounds every week, for example, right? So you can measure that. Can I take action on this goal tomorrow? Yes, I can go do 2 to 3 times I'm doing bench press, for example, a week. Is benching 225 adding 2.5 times a week doing it, is that realistic so far? Yes. And then time bound. So when in the duration should I have this goal done by? So, I want this goal to be done in 6 months, right? So that's a SMART goal, okay? Going to break that down into a month by month basis and then a week by week, day by day basis, right? Maybe let's not do benching 225 pounds. Let's do something that I actually want to do. Okay, so I want to make 10K per month by the end of this year, and that is not going to be like I'm going to hit 10K every month going forward till the end of the year. That's just by the end of the month, I want to be consistently hitting 10K, right? Or I want to hit that 10K mark. Specific. It's an attainable number. Measurable. Can I measure this week by week, month by month? Yes, I can measure it, okay? And that will be based off of the input that I put into the business, right? How many customers am I acquiring? So the measurable part, I could have 5 clients at 2K per month, or I can have 10 clients at 1K per month, or I can have 4 at 2.5K. So that would be obviously determined by my offer. Okay, so right now it's kind of a split between these two things right now because we have different offers running for different clients. Ideally, I want to have one offer running for almost everybody, and that will be, implemented soon. We just wanted to get a hang of fulfillment first, which we are finally getting a hang of, actually getting the results for clients. So that's the measurable part. So let's just stick with this one, okay? That's ideally where we want to be at, which is 5 clients, 2K per month. What I did, I broke it down into AI, okay? I went into Claude and I broke this down. So how many new clients do I need to acquire? Where are the bottlenecks in which I need to outsource work to focus better on fulfillment per month, right? To then be able to increase my prices to handle 5 clients at 2K per month. So that's what I broke down into AI month by month. I can break that down even further into week by week and day by day. That's just something on the whiteboard that I wanted to show is my process on doing things. We have 2 clients that are local businesses, okay? And they're selling. These 2 strategies are very, very similar. Okay, so what we're doing right now is organic and ads for these 2 clients. And these 2 strategies, these are digital products and digital services, and this is a physical product and e-com. So these 3 are very similar, and these 2 are pretty much the same. And funny enough that these 2 are kind of the same service. And for the longest time, I was kind of grouping things together and not treating it differently. But now I realized that I need to approach things a little differently in terms of how we handle ads, in terms of how we handle organic. So far, we've seen good results for the local services. The ad campaigns have only been really like lead campaigns. Like I want to start implementing awareness campaigns. And the reason why I want to start doing awareness campaigns is so people local in the area, if we can get people aware locally of these services and these businesses, they'll, for example, for the most part, follow the Instagram account, which is the organic content. And the organic content is going to nurture local people to take action to the services, right? Because it's not always going to be through an ad. Some people need more time. They're not ready to make the investment right away in the service. They want to consume more of the content that is on that business's page. And something I got to dial in this week. The digital services and the physical products, they're really going to be, this is really just going to be sales campaign and testing a bunch of creatives. And the organic really helps to test what creatives might actually work. So yeah, that's where we're at with that. And that's something we're going to start implementing with this particular client very soon, because we have a good data on what organic content is working that we're doing currently. That's good data to show what will probably work in the sales campaign when we run the ads into buying the product. So anyways, this is just something that I'm visually making for myself so I can know what the hell to do this week, because this is the issue I've been having for so long. and something that I haven't implemented, which is delivering better results. And if I can do these for these clients that we have, these 5 clients we have now, one, I can charge more, get better retainers, give this process to the same people. So if we're generating these businesses upwards of $5,000, $10,000 a month in their services, maybe less, maybe more, regardless, whatever they spend on ads and on us as the company in which to provide these services, we want to make them double. Okay, that's the end goal. We need to hire people, okay? I cannot be doing the editing anymore. I can do the ad creatives, I can write them, I can do all that stuff. But in order for me to implement this, I need to hire an editor. But I'm glad I'm talking about it. I'm glad I'm putting it, my brain on the board, because it just gives me so much more clarity in terms of let's go, let's make clients happy, let's make some money, because that's what this game is about. I want to clarify that it's not just all about money, but ultimately it's building something, and money is a variable to track in the success of this business. But I also need to pay things off, man. Like money, unfortunately, makes the world go round. Now it's a matter of implementing this. And how do I implement this? I go and sit on my computer and work. So that's what I'm going to do now. There you go. Business update.
We're currently on hole 2, par 4. Hole 2 is a par 5. Look at that.
We got Liam. What's up, Liam? Any words?
No.
It's a nice course. All right. First time golfing, on to a good start. Let's go.
A little soap in there.
Still missed.
Type shit, you know?
Jeez. I don't mind if I slice it that way. Fuck, I tried to like.
That's good though.
This is a park that's near my house. It's a beautiful area because it's around the edge of the escarpment here in Hamilton, Ontario. And we got the beautiful skyline. I can look out at the highway, look out at the city over there. It's beautiful to come out here. So I just found this recently and watch the sunset. In general, just to come out here and think, because I'm cooped up all day. And the last few days have been pretty stressful because I've been putting out a lot of fires in the business. You know, clients would come to me with an issue, with this specific thing and that specific thing, and it's my job to go on and solve those things and solve those issues. Finances are a bit low. There's debt to pay off. You know, between Gabby's school debt and some of my credit debt, it's like now we're only getting the snowball where our finances are getting better when we got retainers, and before it was so unpredictable. But you know, we're lucky to be in the spot we are, but things have to jump up a level now. From January till now to May, things have been relatively the same, and go out and get more clients, and that's where we're at right now. And this week I've been reaching out to a few, connecting with some leads, getting on the phones, calling up some people up, and really just trying to nurture some of these warm leads that we have. Angry, honestly, angry that I'm not where I want to be. That's a sign for me that there is more progress to be made. This is part of the learning process of starting your own business, of having your own, these frustrations, these days where you just look up at the ceiling, you lay down, and you're thinking of all the things you need to do, all the solutions to the problems that you need to fix. You can't go to sleep, you have dreams about ad spend and ROAS, like that's sometimes my dreams right now, and I can't sleep sometimes because of it. But come out here, refocus, realign, and think about what I need to do and go for it. Tonight, okay, we're gonna set myself up properly to wake up tomorrow, go for my long run, go to church, come back, and focus on what I need to focus on. Contact the people I need to contact, hire the people I need to hire. I'm lucky to have these issues, and it's only gonna go up from here. Our revenue is only gonna increase. It helps a lot to just talk about it and put it out there, get my thoughts organized. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed that ramble, but you know, it's part of the process. Grateful to have these struggles and to push through and solve them. Grateful for that.